Disclaimer: this video is a work of fiction. The concrete walls of St. Roch Penitentiary seem to absorb the very essence of joy, leaving only a hollow echo of despair. Within those walls, however, a spark of hope had flickered, a program that brought wagging tails and soft fur into the lives of hardened inmates, the Canine Companion program. Marcus, a man whose eyes held the weight of a life sentence, found solace in a golden retriever named Sonny. Sonny, with his boundless enthusiasm and unwavering loyalty, became Marcus's lifeline. He taught Sonny commands, walked him in the small fenced yard, and felt a connection he hadn't experienced in decades. The other inmates, too, found a similar reprieve, forming deep bonds with their canine partners. The program was a success, a testament to the healing power of animals. But it was also temporary. The dogs, destined to become service animals, were scheduled to leave St. Roch and move on to their new lives. The day of separation arrived, a day that hung heavy with an unspoken dread. The inmates, their faces etched with a pain they hadn't anticipated, watched as the vans pulled away, carrying their canine companions. Marcus stood at his cell window, his gaze fixed on the empty yard where Sonny had once chased tennis balls. The silence was deafening. The following weeks were a descent into a collective grief. The men, stripped of their newfound purpose and connection, retreated into themselves. The joy that Sonny and the other dogs had brought was replaced by a crushing emptiness. First it was Thomas, found in his cell, a note clutched in his hand, a simple plea for forgiveness from his dog, Buster. Then it was Robert, and then a week later, Marcus. The prison chaplain, Father Michael, found Marcus's note. He took the sunshine with him. "I can't live in the dark." The warden, a man who had championed the program, was left reeling. He had seen the positive changes, the reduction in violence, the flicker of hope. He hadn't foreseen the depth of the inmates' attachment, the devastating impact of the separation. The prison psychologist Dr. Evans conducted a thorough review. The inmates, she concluded, had experienced a form of grief akin to losing a loved one. The program, while beneficial, had created a dependency, a fragile emotional bridge that, once broken, left them adrift in a sea of despair. The Canine Companion program was suspended, its success overshadowed by tragedy. The dogs had brought light into the darkness, but when they left, the darkness seemed to consume everything. The lesson learned was a harsh one. The power of connection, while transformative, could also be a double-edged sword, leaving behind a wound that ran deeper than anyone had imagined. And that's the end of our story. Thank you for listening.